Hi everyone, Serial Killer here, and so I'm home cleaning today, and I was thinking about a few things, and I want to talk to all the fake Christians out there. Okay, with all that's going on, I think we need to have a little bit of a conversation. So if you're one of those that shows up at Christmas and Easter and maybe donates to the church once or twice, but usually, you say you're a Christian, but you don't actually actively act like a Christian. Y'all can take a break. This isn't for you. No. I want to talk to all the fake ass Christians that dress up in their Sunday best because they want to show everyone how wealthy they are, and they go to the exclusive churches with all the other rich people so you can outdo each other in the offering tray. Yeah, I want to talk to your fake asses because it's your fault that we're in the situation that we're in right now. Like I said, I'm not a Christian. I believe in religion, but I do not believe in Christianity. I believe in spirituality more than I believe in religion, but that's a whole different topic. But my father and my mother are very religious. We had to go to church every Sunday. We had to read Bibles at night. I mean, Christian, okay? And from what I'm seeing, none of you have ever cracked open a Bible. None of you have ever been to a real sermon. All y'all care about is power and money. So I am going to go over a little something called the Ten Commandments. Yeah, see, when I was raised, this was the coup de grace. The Ten Commandments was it. If you did anything on the Ten Commandments, you're burning in hell. That's the way I was taught. How were you taught, huh? Let's see, shall we? Let's start with number 1. You shall have no other gods before me. That doesn't bode well for all of you idiots that have a Bible signed by somebody other than God. Yeah, that doesn't bode well at all for you. Let's go to number 2. You shall make no idols. Oh, well, you guys have screwed that one up too, because there's a giant orange nut sack that you all are licking every day. If that's not an idol, I don't know what is. Nope. I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm here to talk about religion. So let's go to number 3, right? You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Well, I'm going to give you guys a break on that one because we all do that. We all do it. It's bad. I know. But yeah, you're getting a pass on that one. Number 4, keep the Sabbath day holy. So if you want a photo op kicking everybody out of a church so you can take a little picture, that doesn't sound like you're keeping the day holy. And I know that a lot of you take off your church clothes when you get home on Sunday, and y'all start embezzling money from your companies, or you start cheating on your wives and husbands, or you start lying to everybody about everything because all you care about is almighty power and money. Yeah, I don't think you're keeping that day holy. Number 5. Honor your father, honor your father and your mother. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone because I don't know how y'all treat your parents, but if it's any way that you treat the rest of us, I'm going to say you're probably breaking that law. Number 6, and here's where it gets a little tricky. You shall not murder. All right, and I'm looking at that, and I don't see underneath there anywhere where it says you shall not murder unless they're black, female, poor, or sick. Yeah, I'm not seeing that underneath there. It just says you shall not murder. How many of y'all have broken that commandment? I haven't. When I die and I find out I'm wrong and I'm standing in front of God, I can clearly say that I was never responsible for anyone dying, either through my action or inaction. Can you? Number 7, you shall not commit adultery. Oh my God. How many of you Christian, upstanding, wealthy white people have mistresses, and you've had those mistresses have abortions? Oh, we see it. You think we don't, but we do. You shall not commit adultery. The current man in office, how many times has he cheated on a wife or a partner? Oh, but we can't talk about that. Oh, no, not at all. The next one, you shall not steal. When you have 36 felony convictions, I'm going to guess that stealing was probably one of them. But again, I worship the Lord, a Lord above, and you guys worship a giant orange nutsack. We are not the same. The next one, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Oh. So every time you call a black person the N-word, or you call a Mexican person a bad word, or you say that they're rapists and monsters and cannibals, is that not false witness? I mean, am I reading this wrong here? Just wondering. And finally, the last one, you shall not covet. Now, I know most of you are probably going to have to look up the dictionary definition of covet, but essentially it says you shouldn't want what other people have. Yeah, that's a big one for you guys, isn't it? You shouldn't want what other people have. You just don't want what other people have. You want it all. That's how selfish you guys are. You want it all. Now, when I die and meet my maker, there's a lot of things on here I'm going to have to answer for. But unfortunately, I'm not going to have to answer for all 10. How many are you going to have to answer for, you fake-ass Christian? Now, as much disdain as I have for fake-ass Christians, I want to talk about the fake-ass pastors that are on the pulpit. Because when I was raised in a Christian household, the number one rule is the Word of God is it. And the people on the pulpit are conduits preaching the Word of God. And you got your dumb ass up there and talked about your own political opinions. So apparently you think that your word is better than the Word of God. There's a special place in hell for you. And I hope you burn, because you have made a mockery of your position. You are as corrupt as the blackest demon on earth. So anyway, that's my message to all you fake-ass Christians out there. You better enjoy the time that you have on earth. You better enjoy the money you steal. You better enjoy the people you kill. You better enjoy all the violence and anger that you incite. Because when you die, you're getting it back all tenfold. Now, I may have an apartment in hell right alongside you, but you'll be burning extra special. So enjoy it. Peace.